Okay, so those are the last. That's product users and product builders. Okay, after you've completed your training.
Yeah, so what's the difference between product users and product builders?
So the difference between product users is just people that consume your goods. There are people that are just, you know, all they want to do is they just want to take the product. They're not interested in building a business. Say, MLM, it's not for me. But I want to take the stuff. It's absolutely fantastic that you take it. Okay, so that's it. And the builders are the people that are like me that are wanting to build a business. Okay.
And they get there for people.
And they get there for people. Okay. That's correct. Okay. So like I said, how do we do this? How do we actually do this? So let me talk you through how we actually do this. Firstly, I want to teach you how to build your business with a combination of both online and offline marketing strategies. We recommend that you start mastering offline marketing first. It's easier to learn and your business will grow faster. So basically we want you to talk to your friends and family first and foremost, but that's only the first step. You know, in a lot of MLL companies, they just say build locally, talk to your friends and family, but soon that list shrivels up. You've spoken to everybody. They're either interested or they're not interested, okay? But start there first. That gives you a little bit of confidence as well, okay? And then your ultimate goal is to attract an audience by leveraging and becoming an authority in a subject you are passionate about. So let me give you an example. If I decided that I'm going to turn around, basically, firstly, you want to talk to your friends, but secondly, if you want to build a business online, what you can do is you need to gain yourself an audience. And how you gain yourself an audience is to, you know, be an authority on a subject. Okay, so for example, if I turn around and I'm really passionate about music, say, and I wanted to start writing a blog about music, okay? And then people would start to follow me because my blog's good, okay? My blog's really good and people like me. So people would start to follow me on my blog and they'd start to interact with me. On that blog, what I would then do is I would then start to advertise my business, my RX business, okay? Because I have an audience. Ultimately, what you want to do is have an audience. Because if you have an audience, you can market your business. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Yeah, does that make sense? Yeah. Yeah? Mm-hmm. So that's what you want to do. So I'll talk to you about the different types of marketing. Like offline, for example, offline marketing skills, okay? So this is when you are talking to people and you're meeting people belly to belly, okay? Examples of this is you're inviting and you're qualifying people. So you meet somebody, you greet them, you qualify them, and then you invite them to join the business, okay? That's what you do. But it's this is very, very important how you actually do that. When you invite somebody, you know, you've got to know that they have a need or a want or a pressure point in their business. There's no point in going to somebody and saying, I'm going to inviting them to the business to have a look at your business, or trying to qualify somebody when you know that they don't have any pain in their lives, or you know what I mean, they're completely blissfully happy, they don't want any change, they don't want to improve, they're just happy doing that. There's no point because there's no trigger there, you know. But when you qualify somebody, you build rapport with somebody. Say for example, Tom, I met you in the shopping centre down the road. I qualify you. You and I talk. I say, how you doing? You tell me how you're doing. You say, oh, what do you do for? And I say, what do you do for work? And you tell me, well, you know, I'm a cab driver, but I hate the hours. I hate the hours. It's long hours. I'm away from my kids. Bingo. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, so tell me about that. How does that work for you?
In other words, a hot button.
A hot button. That's what I'm looking for. So you're telling me that you're not happy.
Something that triggers you.
Something that triggers you. So you're telling me that you're not happy in your job. You're telling me you're not happy in your job. Oh, so tell me about that. And then I get you to focus on that pain and that unhappiness in your life or whatever's causing you a problem. And okay, no worries. Listen, you were great. And then I continue to build rapport. I grab your contact details and then I go. Okay, that's what I do. I grab your contact details the next day, because you never invite anybody face to face, because you open a can of worms. So tell me more about this, tell me more about that, tell me what. You do it on the phone and you follow a script, which I will then give to you, which is another part of the training, okay? So that's inviting, that's belly-to-belly conversations, and this is all offline marketing, like I say. The next step is presenting, so public speaking, what I'm doing now, having people in your homes, inviting them in, talking to them, telling them a little bit about the business, okay? That's another way to generate business offline. Another way is opening and following up. And that is as per your inviting and qualifying, okay? So you want to always make sure that you follow up, and again, you have a following up script that you can use. And then,
is there any way, if I can interrupt, Ruth, just a question, is there any way that the best area to do it would be eyeball to eyeball, or as you say, in a group, or is there any nothing they've done
no, you can
within the company itself? I'm talking about.
No, I think with this, it's just about
what you feel comfortable with.
It's what you feel comfortable with. You can talk. All it is, it's leads, okay? But don't a lead is a lead, you know. Like if I spoke to you, I qualified you. I can hear that you have pain in your life. I qualified you, okay? I go home, but you're still a lead, okay? It's only when I've gone home, I've worked the script, I've spoken to you when I've worked the script, that you've expressed an interest, okay? That you then become a prospect, okay? All right, but what you basically need to do is you need to ensure that you are in your comfort zone, basically. So if you meet somebody at the shopping centre, and you can talk to someone in the shopping centre, that's fine. If you are at work, people at work that you see, if it's face to face, if that's your forte, then so be it, you know. And finally, when we're talking about building offline training is key. In multi-level marketing, the majority of why people fail is because the training is not there. It's not there. It's not there. It really isn't there, and it needs to be. Okay, so people need to really focus on making sure that they train people. So when people come into the business, you know, you go through the training process. It's long-winded and people don't want to do it. They think, oh God, I'm not interested in training. Because I'm not gonna lie, it's hard. You know, standing up here and going through the process over and over again. But if you don't train your new reps that come into the business, you will not achieve duplication, okay? So when I talk about duplication, I talk about ensuring that your team, they do what you do. They do what you do, and everybody's on the same page. I mean, I could do a quick, there's not enough people, but I could do a quick Chinese whispers, you know, and I could say something. I could literally just say 3 words. I've been in
Can we do it?
No. I've been in an auditorium where we've played this game. It's called Chinese Whispers, and you work your way around the room. I start off with saying 3 words, and by the time it gets around to the other side of the room, those 3 words are completely different. Okay, and this happens all the time in network marketing, in multi-level marketing. Sorry, because people don't duplicate. So people decide, oh, I don't like that training script, I'm going to do it my way. Oh, I don't like the way she does it, I'm going to do it my way. With RX, and what I love about this company, there's only one way. There's only one way. And if you want to succeed, you do it the one way, or it's not going to work. Okay? So moving on. Okay, so I've spoken to you about offline. We'll speak to you about online marketing. And this is what really juices me and make me really excited about this business, because you can start to build your business right around the world. You know, it becomes a monopoly effect. Okay, so basically you can. But when you generate or try to market yourself online, it's basically you can do this via copywriting and lead generation. Now, lead generation, what is that? It's literally just generating a lead, okay? So, for example, if I turn around and say that I'm an expert now at blogging, the example that I gave you before, about critiquing hip-hop stars or actors, and people started to follow me and I had an audience, okay? I would then start to market my RX products to my audience, okay? So on my blog that you would see, going down the one side of the page, I would have a number of ads saying, who wants to work from home? Generate this check for $100,000, or this is what I made in 3 months. And that piques people's curiosity. Whatever my slogan would be, people would be interested in my blog. That's my that's my audience, but then I'd have the ads. And then somebody, what they would do is they click on this and they put in their email address and say, I want more information. That then becomes a lead, okay? So that's how you generate a lead doing this business. The same thing is true for presenting, videos, podcasts, and webinars.